Hey guys, it's KPLayouts here, and I got another video for you today. This time it's going to be Metaloid Monkey and Hazardfury, and it's going to be some Anders Brute Mirrors. I'm going to be playing with Hutzy, and yeah, it's two games. This first one's on Beasleys, and then the next one is going to be on Terminal. And I know my last video had a Terminal game in it, but I figure having two videos makes up for it. I can't really control if I get different maps or whatever. And we actually played them a few other games, and we lost a couple. So we had a really good Labyrinth game. It was like a 38-minute game or something like that, and we ended up losing. So unfortunately I couldn't have put that video up as a nice GG where we win. But anyway, so we're on Beasleys, and at the start of this game, my goal was to try and just take my hook as soon as possible, and then brute rush. And Hazard's gonna keep me from getting through. He's gonna glitch my brute squad with his chopper to where my brute squad won't move. He's sitting completely still, and my brute squad won't go through. And then he's able to like just ram glitch it continuously until it dies. So that was pretty frustrating. So by the time it finally goes through, it's basically useless. And now I'm gonna try my best to try and do something like that to him with my chopper, since he screwed me over pretty bad. So yeah, getting even right now. Trying to get even. So yeah, I'm just gonna ram glitch him now, and end up doing a pretty good job here, if not better. So when his port's through, it's basically useless. And I think he did still go for my hook with that brute squad with his chieftain, and I was kind of ticked off, so I'm just gonna go all out on his base this game since I couldn't get my hook. So now I'm gonna drop my brutes in, and I still got my chopper in the front. Hazard messed up at this point. He still, he should have had his chopper still at my base. So now I'm getting free brute squads through. And Hutzy's here with me, and Metaloid just cleared the hook next to Hazard's base, so it does help him get a pretty good defender's advantage from being able to pop in and out. But Hutzy decides to just go all out on Metaloid, and right there he just killed a hog. And I thought Hutzy was going to come back with me and help me at the base, but he actually decides to just go all out. Like, he's sitting there and he's just going to rape all of Metaloid's hogs. So Metaloid just lost everything. Hazard decided to come back with his chopper, and Hazard unlocked. I thought he was going to bring out some more brute squads, but apparently he can't afford any. So I guess that means our offense is doing pretty good. So now at this point in the game, they don't have their chopper, and Metaloid lost most of his hogs, if not basically all of them. And, well, I guess right here, this is his last hog. And he got a good ram and run away with that one. I'm going to have my brute squads try and get a couple shots off on it. And his chieftain's at my base, and as far as I know, he has no brute squads on my base unless it's just one. So that's really not a big deal. And now I'm in a position where I can just start maining. So I guess at this point he doesn't have any brute squads, and I still have my chopper here in case he does get one out. Hutzy went ahead and cleared us a hook. That way we could, have a hook this game. Because right now they're sitting on two hooks, it seems like, because they cleared my hook and Metaloid cleared Hazard's hook. Right there, I get some pretty good vortex on that hog. And I could just straight up main the base, but I'm trying to keep his eco down. And from what I see, there's a black bar. It's that weak brute squad from earlier in the game, and I guess he unlocked it from the hook. So this is making me think I should walk my brute squad, like my next one that comes out, over to the hook. That way I can try and take their hook back. Metaloid's doing some pretty good defense with his one warhog. Well, I guess two of them. Right here it gets kind of stuck. But he's really trying to slow us down on killing the space. And Hutzy's going to try and help me kill those hogs. At this point, Hazard's really not able to do very much. He is buying brute squads, but he's using them for defense for some reason. I personally don't think that's a very good idea because he's not really doing anything with them. They're just kind of annoying. I figured if he ported through those 3 brutes, my base would probably be a lot worse off. I mean, 3 brutes that are unprotected, I mean not being defended, can do a lot of damage. I could be already on hardly any pads. And either way, they're not going to be able to stop us from doing what we're doing to his base. If he wanted to do anything, he should have just got Citadel or something like that. And Metaloid's basically stacking all of his units into trying to defend Hazard's base, which really isn't doing much either because there's 2 of us versus 1 of him. It looks like Hazard's just going to accept defeat and give his hook to Metaloid. And I see that Metaloid has a vehicle depot coming up, so I'm going to start trying to kill that. And Hutzy's going to go and clear some hooks at this point. And Hazard decided to just start vortexing my base. He's not going to be able to kill it or anything, but I think he was just trying to waste his money since he couldn't buy a base. So now I'm on Citadel, there's no chance of him killing my base. And I'm going to go for my summits now. And I'm just going to try and finish off that depot before a tank comes out. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. But at this point in the game, I'm not really sure how well off Metaloid is. The fact that he's building a tank, I'm thinking he has a full fortress base or something. And I'm a little concerned because, you know, tanks are going to be better than hogs for right now, until I can get Banshees out. But Hutzy does go ahead and take the base. And Hutzy's going to come up here and push up and try and get past those tanks to go to his main base. And then I guess Metaloid sees that we have the base and then just resigns. I'm not really sure. But as you see his base, he really didn't have anything. He just had Tech 2 and was just trying to pump off the hook. So anyway, this is game 2. This is them again. I cut out the part where it shows their names to make the video a little bit shorter and save time. We do have good Pelican spawn, and we're going to Pelican this game. So at the beginning of the game, I'm trying to get into position and all of that. And Hazard's here, going to scout to see if I Pelican or not. And now I'm going to go to the other hook and try and beat Metaloid across. And one thing about when I play against Metaloid and LH and certain players is they get real greedy with the money. They get so busy picking up the money they don't get in position at the hook. And when they usually are out of position, I get both hooks. So as you can see here, they're not even at the hook, and I got the good position, and I'm gonna beat them across. It's gonna be kind of close because it was laggy, so that kind of gave them a little bit of a lead at that point. But we get both hooks, and at this point it's pretty much GG. But now they have the opportunity to do like an all-out push, and that's not too bad when you're Andrew's Brute, because you can get away with an all-out push. So I'm gonna try and pick up this money. I see where their hogs are, and I'm gonna try and get some vortex off because I already know that they're gonna do an all-out push because that's their chance of winning. And I'm gonna try and keep my my chopper on my base so that way when brutes come, I'm able to ram them, or if I can ram some hogs, just try and help Hutzy out because Hutzy's gonna play defense since they're gonna do an all-out rush on my base. And right here, I'm gonna sneak a brute squad through while they're not paying attention. And the chopper does come, but I'm able to get through fast enough. And Hutzy came in there to ram their hogs, but they got gunner the moment he engaged them. So Hutzy's gonna try and get away. And he's gonna run to the back of my base. And Metaloid's all out chasing Hutzy right now. So Hutzy's really trying to get away because he doesn't have gunner just yet. And Metaloid's doing a really good job at trying to catch him. Meanwhile, while this is going on, Hutzy's base is under attack from Hazard. Hazard went temple first straight to Hutzy's base. So that's really not good for us because their all-out rush is doing pretty good so far. But it would have been way better if Metaloid was able to catch Hutzy's hogs. So we're really lucky that Hutzy was able to get away. And Metaloid sending his new hogs to defend me. And Hutzy now is gunner and he has the advantage, so Hutzy's going to push off all of Metaloid's hogs. And I'm pretty certain that Metaloid's going to come to me now with all those hogs to try and play defense on me. Normally when I brute rush people, I start maining after I kill a pad or two. But I figured in these games, as much defense as Metaloid plays, I wouldn't be able to get away with that. I'll just lose all my brutes. So I'm just trying to just keep pads down. And Hazard plays really weird. He has his new brute squads play defense and stuff like that. So at this point in the game, I'm thinking about just stacking. I'm not really gonna put any more brutes into my rush on their side of the map right now. I'm just gonna try and kill some hogs and keep some pads down. And I really don't want to rush the brute chieftain anymore because they're rushing our UNSC and they're doing a pretty good job. So if I don't keep Metaloid down, he's gonna have Goss, and then it's me versus Goss, and that's just not gonna be very good for us. We do have both hooks, so the fact that Hutzy's lost a pad or two doesn't hurt us too bad because he has 2 pads on the hooks. So that's really good for us. And I can afford to double pump like brute squads in a haul since I have 2 pads on the hooks also. So overall, we're both able to spam units. He's just spamming gunner, and I'm just going to keep spamming my haul rush. Right here, I'm going to kill this pad and hurt that hog. And now I'm in a position where I have a few units, and Hutzy's playing pretty good defense. You know, he's doing the best he can for being double teamed on right now. And I'm keeping their hog numbers low as well since they're trying to defend me. But right here, they have 4 greedy pads, which is really good in this position for them because that's way harder for me to kill and it's going to take me a lot longer. But I really wasn't expecting this. I was expecting them to have a quick grenadier build, but they went all greedy pads, and it's going to make their base a little bit harder to kill, but it also is going to make them a little bit more vulnerable since they don't have very strong hogs. So they just got fortress. If I didn't show up when I did, they probably would have had a quick Goss because they would have been able to just go 2nd tech and then 3rd tech. So it's good that I came in and attacked this base. Metaloid's trying to get a turret up and stuff like that. And he's sending everything back. And Metaloid plays pretty good defense right here. He runs back and forth to where I can't really hurt his hogs. So I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can and then fight them when they come over. So now they're sitting on 4 gunner hogs. And then they keep ramming and stuff. The reason I separated my chieftain from my brute squads is because I just didn't want them to get turrets up on one side. Because that makes it so much harder to rush. And Hutzy's going to come up here and back me up and help me kill all their hogs. And it looks like I'm going to kill the turret that's right there. Hutzy's base is starting to get mained at this point. And he's not on fortress. So they're doing okay right now because we're not able to main at this point in the game. So they do have a little bit of an edge there. But I am way ahead of their brute, so that's going to help. So Hutzy and I are just going to keep spamming units. And I'm going to try and keep those turrets down and keep their units down. And Hutzy's right now going to go scout Hazard to see what he's doing. And Hazard's going to be going into a haul rush as well to keep up with me and try and kill Hutzy's base. But obviously I'm way ahead because I rushed Hazard from the start, and that really gave us an edge. Obviously we got the hooks too, but Hazard's really behind on units. He's still going to kill Hutzy's base, and now we see that Hazard took the hook. I wasn't really sure when he did that or why he did that. I personally think that's a waste of a brute squad. He could have rushed with that. But I guess if he didn't take it, Hutzy might have gotten Goss, but his base is going to die pretty soon, so I don't really know if he would have gotten Goss anyway, if it would have researched in time. At this point, Hutzy's base is going to die soon, and Metaloid's base is going to die soon. So I'm going to start stacking jackals. And I dropped my temple to double pump jackals, because the moment I get enough jackals out, they're not going to be able to rush my base, and then with the units I already have, I can probably kill their Covenant base pretty easily. So now I'm double pumping jackals, and Hutzy's base is gonna die probably next 5 to 10 seconds.
Local units. Local units.
And Hutzy's plan right now is just to take Metaloid's old base.
Local units.
And my slow grunts and brute squads are heading over.
Local units.
But anyway, this is getting to the end of the game. I'm going to start manning his base. He's going to get Citadel and all that. And then he's going to come over to my base and find out I have all these jackals. And that's pretty much GG. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like my video to show that you guys want me to keep uploading, to show that you guys are happy to see that I'm uploading again. And keep looking forward to my new videos coming out. Like and subscribe and comment. See you guys later.